our group is really the data coordinating center in this LGRC project. And a lot of the focus in our consortium is to use technology to try to understand lung disease. But all of these genomic technologies, whether they're sequencing the genome or looking at genes turning on and off or looking at structural changes in the DNA, all of these different technologies fundamentally produce one thing, and that thing that they produce is information. So in a lot of ways, our role in this consortium is the critical one. We're the hub. And if you talk to anyone else, any of our other research partners, they'll probably tell you their role is the critical one. But I'm really telling the truth. We're really the hub. Because all of the information is flowing in. And what we have to figure out how to do is how to take all of that information and link it together so that we can start to understand disease. And that means we have to link the scientific data that our colleagues are generating. We have to take that and link that together with the clinical data, the information that the patients have provided as part of their consent to be involved in these studies, to donate their samples to the LGRC. But we want to go beyond that. We want to be able to link it together with information that's been published, what other scientists have discovered, all the vast wealth of understanding and knowledge that exists in the public domain, so that we're not starting from scratch. I think it was Albert Einstein said, we stand on the shoulders of giants. Well, we're standing on all the giants who went before us, going back to Darwin and Mendel and his pea pods and Thomas Hunt Morgan and genetics. And we're building on hundreds of years of understanding of biology and trying to take the next great step, the next great leap. So we're trying to bring this data together to make sense out of it. And it's really a challenging problem. People used to talk about how much information there was in genomes. And if you think about a New York City phone book, which is about this thick, this high, has 8 million names in it. If you look at that phone book, or a Manhattan phone book, which may have 2 million, if you look at that Manhattan phone book, the amount of information in that phone book is about 1/200th of the amount of information in the human genome. So we're talking about getting that scale data on hundreds of patients. So the only way to make sense out of all of this is to use computational tools, computational technologies. And the work that I and my colleagues here at Dana-Farber are doing in this consortium is really computational biology, bringing the information together to try to predict, based on genetic data, what the important factors are associated with disease, and to try to use that to advance our mission of early detection, new therapies, better intervention, better prognostic tools. So the key in this age is not just access to genomic data, but access to information and information technology. And what's really made this project possible is the convergence of genomic science and information science.